Hi guys, back with Coach Oz. So today we're going to go through the back squat. This is a great move, okay? It's a lot of power and a lot of bang for your buck. What we're going to be looking at, okay, is making sure that we do it going to the correct depth, okay, and using our body, okay, to brace the body to make sure we can hold the weight correctly on our shoulders. Okay, you're going to see Dec doing the air squat. So with the air squat, you need to make sure your feet are outside the hip line. This is going to make sure your posterior chain is lit up, okay? Your glute muscles are going to get activated, and that's going to allow you to produce as much power as possible. His feet will be outside the hip line, okay, and he's going to make sure that he breaks the hip line and forces his hips back and down, keeping his chest up tall and his back at about 45 degrees. So first of all, as we explained last time, it's movement with speed, then movement with weight. You're going to see Dex performing a back squat, bar only, okay? Here he's going to make sure the bar is on his back, his hands are in as tight as they can, making sure it elevates the shoulders and lets the traps take some of the weight off the bar. Then he's going to open his feet outside the hip line and push his hips back and down, making sure his hips break knee line. Okay, when you're happy and you feel that you've mastered this movement, then you can start adding weight. What I would say to you is the back squat is a very heavy lift. It should be your second heaviest lift that you've got other than the deadlift. But here you want to make sure you add the weight slowly at first. So maybe 2 10s, but after that, start with 2.5 loading in increments every time. Okay, the common mistakes in the back squat are simply, because there's weight on the bar, people tend to dip forward with it. We need to make sure our chest stays nice and tall. You need to make sure that when you're doing the air squat, you keep your back braced, okay, and your body braced by engaging your core and posterior muscles, okay? So when I say brace to you, a common theme I like to use in the gym is braced like you're going to get hit by a bus. Okay, when looking at shoes, if you do have a lifter, okay, it should have a 2.5mm heel on it. Just allow your fascia, your gastrocnemius, your calf muscles, okay, it will enable those to relax a lot more and give you a lift to make sure you can get down to depth. What I would say is not to go for one of these big new running shoes with that sort of big sole on, looking at a sort of marshmallow type of line. What you're looking for, okay, is a flat shoe, making sure that the sole is just in one flat space, i.e. a Nano, a Metcon or a Rad, something along those lines. As the weight starts getting heavier, you may need to use something like a belt, okay, a weightlifting belt, making sure that helps brace that core stability and helps keep your midline nice and strong. Okay, that concludes the back squat then. The next one's going to be the deadlift. Look forward to that.